Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my channel. We're discussing Mandela Effects of the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela Effectians. Oh boy, do we have a show for you tonight. Pumbaa has changed. And I have to give credit to Spaced Out Productions for this one, but I made a special video for tonight. You got to check this out. Hold on. You guys are going to love this. You're either going to really like it or it's really going to bother you. So, hold on. Okay. I made this video. How about some Pumbaa cake? Here we go. Hold on. Pumbaa, the way we remember. P-U-M-B-A. Okay. Anyway, so Pumbaa's name, what do you guys remember? Do you remember Pumbaa being spelled P-U-E-M-B-A like we do? Or do you remember P-U-E-M-B-A? Honestly, P-U-E-M-B-A-A sounds really wrong, guys. I got to give credit to Spaced Out Productions for this find. It brought to his attention, Timon and Pumbaa is now Timon and Pumbaa. Went to my shelf, and sure enough, the VHS tape changed. Okay, so you guys can see this here, right? It says Timon and Pumbaa's Wild Adventures. Only it's got 2 A's in it now. I thought he would.
Definite change for me.
See, I had no idea until I actually looked into it myself, and sure enough, everything we know has changed about Timon and Pumbaa. Notice how nobody ever gets Timon's name wrong in all of these pictures and whatnot, but Pumbaa, they all misspell. Hey, Theresa, can you mute your mic a sec? Theresa, can you please mute your mic? Theresa,
yes.
Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Timon and Pumbaa, right? You go to look at the images. Here's the kicker. All right, so does everybody remember Pumbaa with 1 A? And it's always been 2 A's. What the freak is going on? You know, right? So there's a Pumbaa. It's supposed to be mimicking Puma. You know, Puma, the famous shoes. Here's Pumbaa riding with 1 A on Imgur. There's the Pumbaa cake I shared with you guys. I might get one for my birthday. I'm kidding. I get it for my son's birthday. There's a Pumbaa t-shirt. Look at this. So I want to ask all of you out there, what do you remember? I'm going to go to the chat for just a minute, and then we'll share some residue, okay? Hold on tight, guys. Let's see. Who all's here tonight? Hey, I missed you. It's been a couple weeks since I've had a really good live broadcast. Yes, Alerpa77, welcome. Smurfs have tails now. Hey, Tristan, what's going on, brother? We got King Dawood. Hey, King. Yeah, we're going to show you some tails. Let's take a vote. Pumbaa with 1 A or Pumbaa with 2 A's? I'm remembering Pumbaa with 1 A. Hey, Adam, how's it going? My girlfriend Lisa just texted me. She says she's going to send me a Pumbaa birthday cake for my birthday. Isn't that sweet of her? And by the way, guys, let's see. Let's check out the residue. So hold on 1 minute, okay? Okay, hey, Lily, Arizona. You remember Pumbaa with 1 A too? Awesome. Unknow everything. Oh my God, yes. Is it El Desaparecio? Sido? Yes. Google it. There's 2 A's now in Pumbaa. It's definitely residue. Some of your kids will catch on to this effect. I guarantee it. Theresa, you there? Theresa, you there? Mic check. All right. So, yeah, definitely lots and lots of residue for Pumbaa with 1A. But if you could go check out all your VHS tapes, they're all going to change on you. That's crazy. Here we go. Look at this. Theresa sent me residue. Disney The Lion King Pumbaa plush toy. Why would they advertise it with 1A if it's always been 2As in the reality? That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, man, if this doesn't... I'm convinced of the Mandela Effect, 100%, guys. Look at this. All these... I found some cookie cutters, right? Pumbaa on Etsy. Etsy is a great place to find residue because so much like artwork and stuff. Yeah, right here. Funny Pumbaa t-shirt. Look at this. See if it'll pop up. My internet's a little cruddy. I'm sorry about that, guys. Look at this. Pumbaa with 1A. Maybe we should message the creators. Hey, you got it spelled wrong. I guarantee you this is probably a newer change. Also, how many of you guys have been noticing the change prior to 2015? I want to know in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, Pumbaa. All you guys, your kids are going to love this one. All right. So we're looking at Kohl's. Tell me how Kohl's gets it wrong, too. Disney's The Lion King, toddler boy Timon, Simba, and Pumbaa with 1A, graphic tee by Jumping Beans. How in the world did they get it wrong? Crazy, isn't it? The Lion King remake, this is from a major website, Bleeding Cool. The Lion King remake finds there are new Timon and Pumbaa with 1A. Let's see. Some of this may be in Spanish. Great. Look at this. Pumbaa plush. Golly. Yeah, there's tons of residue. This is, let's see, news. CapitalFM.com. Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner are set to play Timon and Pumbaa with 1A in the Lion King remake, and we can't wait. This was December 4th, 2017. Hakuna Matata, right? That better not change. It's a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days, right? Come on, man. Who didn't sing to that song? Pumbaa, where is Timon? Pumbaa with 1A. King, Simba to Pumbaa. This is on Walmart.com's website. They got it wrong, too. Pumbaa with 1A. Is it possible that some of these may be British? That's what I was wondering. Like maybe the change is like a British change, but actually, when you go to look at your old stuff, it's going to be Pumbaa with 2A's. Like, look at this. Here is a definite. Notice how it says Hallmark 1997 Lion King Timon and Pumbaa Disney movie ornament. It has Pumbaa with 1A. Yet when you go to look at it, the picture, it says Pumbaa right here with 2A's. Come on. Again, here's these crazy Pumbaa t-shirts you can buy on wish.com if you wish. You can buy one. Here's men's Lion King Pumbaa. I'm not going to say what that is, but yeah, you can tell it's got 1A. Let's see. Box lunch, right? Disney The Lion King Pumbaa pile t-shirt. Let's see if it says Pumbaa on it. No, it says Hakuna Matata. Pumbaa with 1A. All right, next one. I'm really convinced. Look at this. MyZ99.com. Great casting for the parts of Timon and Pumbaa. in live action Lion King. Look at the Pumbaa with 1A. Oh my gosh. Huh. Disney Lion King, Pumbaa and Simone. There's Pumbaa with 1A. Here's these cookie cutters I was telling you about. Lion King Pumbaa 101 cake cutter. They got it wrong too. It's got 1A. The Lion King turns 20, so whatever happened to Pumbaa? Not Rafiki. Look at that. Look at that. How do they spell Rafiki correct, but they spell Pumbaa wrong? That doesn't make sense. And this is from Bustle. This is like a major news site. Sarabi. They even got Sarabi correct. So what happened to poor Pumbaa? I guess that, it's a mystery. Okay, next one we have is Smurfs. Do you guys ever, you got to think about this one for a minute. Do you ever remember the Smurfs having tails? I don't. I'm looking back through some of these pictures here, and you can tell, like, there's Pop Smurf. Sure enough, he's got a tail. See how crisp and clear this is? It's a 3D cartoon. Look at this. You got another tail. Smurfette, I've never seen her tail. Of course, it's been behind a dress this whole time. But look at who's this, Jokey? Look at Jokey's tail. And the nerdy one. Anyway, so tell me if you vote on this one. Do you guys remember Smurfs having tails? Chat here for just a moment. How's everybody doing? If you're here for the first time, welcome aboard the Mandela Effect Enterprise. I hope you enjoy the long ride down the rabbit hole. Along the way, you're going to find Residue. What's up, Adam? Oh, yeah, the Deadpool phrase has taught us. Oh, wow. Also, baby, if you're out there, I love you. As team somebody, they can switch it back. Maybe they can switch Pumbaa back. Stephanie, you remember Smurfs with and without tails? Really? Lily, you don't remember the... Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. No, Smurfs, I don't remember them having tails. Wow, Mark. Oh my goodness, Mark. I'm gonna have to promote you. You're like a champ here, man. You've been Mandela affected since the 90s, bro. Congratulations, you earned yourself a wrench. And by the way, we are giving away a free T-shirt at the end of the show. So anyway, that's out there. I'm just putting that out there. A free T-shirt at the end of the show. All right, so let's take a look at another effect dealing with Pong. Actually, I might have just gave that oldest video game you guys could ever remember. The oldest video game. Any gamers out there? Was it Pac-Man? Was it Pong? I could have sworn Pong came out way before Pac-Man and any of the other games out there. Pong now is never been the first game ever created. How about that? Apparently it's been Space Wars this entire time. Space War. So yeah, I just want to share that with you. Credit goes to the EMS Flea on this one. Relatively smaller channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Get them some subscribers here, guys. EMS Flea. Somebody link it in the chat for me, okay? Let's see. So let me just, he goes on to talk about this Wikipedia entry. And Wikipedia, for the most part, is pretty accurate, I would say. I've actually tried to tweak some of, because as a registered user, you can change some of the entries in Wikipedia, but not for long. After about 24 hours, they'll catch up to it and they'll change it back. I've noticed that if it's incorrect. I've tried to change Oscar Mayer back to Oscar Mayer back to Oscar Meyer with Meyer, and I've also changed the Berenstein Bears, but then it changed back to Berenstain. So and they kind of took my right away for doing that. So yeah, for the most part, Wikipedia is pretty. They double check, triple check it. It says here, Pong is one of the earliest arcade video games. Keyword here is keywords, one of the earliest video games. It's a table tennis sport game featuring simple two-dimensional graphics. The game was manufactured by Atari, which was released in 1972. See, every time we do these Mandela Effects, it's almost like a history lesson, it seems. Let's see. Alan Alcorn created Pong as a training exercise assigned to him by Atari co-founder Nolan Bushnell. Now, Bushnell based the idea on an electric ping pong game included in the Magnavox Odyssey, which later resulted in a lawsuit against Atari. Let's see. So Pong became a success and was the first commercially successful video game. The first commercially successful video game. That's a keyword here. Keywords. Which helped to establish the video game industry along the first home console, the Magnavox Odyssey. Does anybody remember that? I don't. I remember it was Atari and Commodore 64, but I don't remember the Magnavox Odyssey. Let's see. Soon after its release, several companies began producing games that copied Pong's gameplay and releasing new types of games. And as a result, Atari encouraged its staff to produce more innovative games. So, let's see. During 1975 Christmas, Atari released a home version of Pong exclusively through Sears. You can get it through Sears in the catalogs. So yeah, Pong is not the first video game ever invented. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but for me, that's a change. I don't know about you guys. Anyway, Space War is actually in 1962 developed by Steve Russell in collaboration with Martin Grayetz and Wayne Wiltonen. Programmed, or Wheatenen with two eyes, looks like a Wii, like a Nintendo Wii. Programmed by Russell with assistance from others, including Bob Saunders and Steve Piner. And it was written basically at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The game has two spaceships, the Needle and the Wedge, engage in a dogfight while maneuvering in the gravity well of a star. Both ships are controlled by human players, and each ship was limited fuel for maneuvering and a limited number of torpedoes. So let's see. I believe it says this was the first game. That's here. Primarily, okay, it was spread to the few dozen primarily academic installations of the PDP-1 computer, making Space War the first known video game played at multiple computer installations. See, I wasn't around back then, so maybe if you're some of you guys in the audience that remember this, please say the word. PDP, I could have sworn the Apple II was the first computer, but then again, I could be wrong, you know? Let's see. We have another Mandela Effect to mention tonight. This is by Light, Love, and Awake. Okay, I'm going to thumb it up. I'm going to hit bell. Okay, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to sub these other channels, go right ahead. So this is kind of weird too, because as this person is filming it, there's a U-Haul truck over here, which is jacked as well. You know, the H has this little, they took out the dash and merged it with the H in U-Haul. So it's funny that there's a Mandela Effect within a Mandela Effect. But she goes on to say here, the daytime running lights are used, when cars are using daytime running lights, the vehicles used to have their back tail lights on, but now in this reality, in this whatever we're in now, I think we're all in the same reality. We're just, I think it's Satan or whatever revealing some changes to us or something. He's making changes, confusing people. But look at the tail lights on cars now. They don't have the lights on. So let me. I hope she doesn't mind if I play this short clip of hers, okay? So that way you guys can hear it and see it. And let me turn the volume up just a tad. Uh-oh. There goes the AI. Here we go. Let's refresh this. Sorry about that.
So hello everyone. Here's a Mandela effect that I noticed. See all the tail lights on the vehicles in front of us? There used to be running daylights, and I know it's like the middle of the afternoon, but it's kind of a cloudy day. But regardless, daylights used to be on all the time. And that's one thing I totally pay attention to when I'm driving. So a couple of months ago, I noticed that there were some days that there were no tail lights on the cars. Like, look at all these cars that I'm going into the highway on, and there's no tail lights on unless they're on their brakes. So this is one of those Mandela effects that I've noticed. I mean, obviously there's like hundreds of Mandela effects that I've noticed, but I've definitely noticed this one. I don't remember anyone ever bringing it up, so I thought I'd bring it up to you guys. So remember when the taillights were all on and now they're all off unless somebody's changing lanes or braking. So that's it for today, you guys. Pay attention to your surroundings. Love, light, and awake. Bye now.
Okay. Yeah, well, you heard it. She remembers daytime running lights being different. And so far, she got 9 thumbs up, 1 thumb down. You know, daytime running lights. Some people say they were only for headlights. What do you guys remember? I mean, it's almost... Okay, this Fix in Time says my daytime running lights are on for the headlights only. The tail when I turn it. Definitely good find. So what do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the daytime running lights having the tail lights on as well? Or is it like in this current reality where the tail lights are off for you? What do you remember? Please post in the chat. And let's see who see, let me bring up the, there we go. Hey guys. Oh, hey EMS Flea. What's going on, brother? Scott Vale, what's going on, man? Hey Marley. Tail lights only on when switched on. Kind of have dual memories on this one. Definitely different for me. All right, so hey Preliminal, what's going on, brother? Let's see if we can get Theresa back, guys. Hold on, I'm going to mute my mic for just a minute. Let me see if we can get her back in, okay? Lots and lots of residue for other things that, and plus new effects. Would give me one. Hold on. Yeah, we got Theresa coming back in with us. She's going to share some residue. Give me one more moment, okay? My completely crashed and I had to go back in. So what's the topic right now? Oh, hey guys, I missed you. Yeah, hey, I'm back, Salted. How's it going, brother? Who's watching the game this weekend? The games. Let's talk about sports for just a minute here, I guess, while we wait on Theresa. What's everybody's favorite sport? Oh, did my name change? I don't know. My name has always been Mac Farlane. People misspell it all the time. No, the Smurfs never had tails. All right, let me see if we can get Theresa. Hold on, guys. Whoa, the two of me. Gosh, how did that happen? Oh, this is getting so weird. Must be some kind of new YouTube update that's going on right now. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, let's get Theresa back in. Hey, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hey, Theresa, your fans are out here.
Hello.
Theresa, can you? Theresa? Theresa? Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, we got her back. She's here. Theresa Lynch, Residue Hunting Queen. Theresa, tell us the scoop. Tell us the new effects that you found, and I'll share the chat. I'll bring the chat up, okay?
I wanted to talk about, did you talk about the DHL and the Penske trucks?
No, tell us about that.
I remember the trucks being more yellow color, and now if you show pictures of them, Brian, can you present pictures of the, they're like delivery trucks that deliver packages and, miscellaneous items to people and offer They used to be yellow, but now when you look at the trucks, they look more orangey. I don't know if you're able to present pictures, Brian.
Yeah, let me bring up some pictures. Also, you got to. Somebody's asking if you. Okay, one Smurf with the tail, one without. Okay, if you can find residue for Smurfs without tails, that would be great too.
Yes, I've seen some.
All right, so what do you tell?
It's just bizarre because I don't remember Smurfs with the tail. I myself, Brian.
Yes.
How many did you ask people in the earlier? Did you ask people how many people remember the tail or don't remember the tail? Excuse me. Brian, what was the consensus for that? I mean, was it like 50-50 or
it was basically
people that didn't remember the tail?
There's some people that were. What were you saying about DHL? Okay.
Strange.
Yeah, DHL. For me, the logo doesn't look right. You know, because the D. I don't know if you noticed, like the D looks like it's got a horn on it, and then it's got this little split here. Right here.
Yeah, I was going to mention the logo.
It's got the split in the letters. But yeah, so you have residue for Smurfs without tails, maybe? Theresa? Theresa, you there? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, guys. It's like I'm at a hotel, so like the internet is like being choked down right now. A lot of people are on the internet. Again, I wanted to do kind of a shorter show, but let's see who T-shirt tonight. We got free T-shirts, one size medium and one size small. That's right. Who won? Yeah, research 5G. Yeah, your comments are showing up. Hey, what's up? Hey, you. You tail puff for you. Hold on, guys. Give me one more minute here to try and get Theresa back in, okay? She's got some other effects I wanted her to talk about. Hold on.
I keep losing internet.
It's okay. We're going to try to go through it quick. So give us some of your top effects from your group. You have your Facebook group, Reality Residue Hunter. What are some big effects you've seen?
I wanted you to, this one's really freaked me out. Would you please show that queen hornet, the one that I sent you the other day? That thing is pretty freaky. Remember the bug? It's huge.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll try to find it.
It's a queen hornet.
Yeah. In the meantime, what are some other ones that
that
you've
is
seen?
huge.
Are you there?
Yeah. And I have another one. It's a brand new bird. A lot of people's never seen this bird before.
Really?
I got some more things to tell you about.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness. These bugs are big. They're huge.
You see queen hornet?
Yeah. I mean this is how big they are, you guys. I don't know.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Scare the heck out of me.
I doubt this is a Mandela effect, but it'll probably give you nightmares or something. I don't know, man.
Well, when they show it in the ruler, it shows it like 3 to 4 inches. It's huge. They're comparing it to like a ruler, showing how big it is. To me, that's huge, Brian.
Yeah, when you talk about huge MEs. So what's another ME that you've seen?
I do want to talk about a television show that I remember. I wanted to know if we could talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
How many people out there in your audience remember the Travel Channel having a show called Curious World? It came out around the end of the 90s, maybe the early 2000s. It came on around 7 p.m. at night, and the man used to talk about the Earth, different cultures. It had very soothing music, and also some of the stories were like about haunted dolls, Carl Tanner automations, preserved tattoos. It came on, like I said, around the early 2000s, and now for some reason this show does not exist. It was called Curious World, Brian.
Curious World. Okay, so
and I'm just wondering.
And it was on the Travel Channel?
Yes, it was. It was called Curious World. I remember the show myself.
Yeah, or why else would it come up in my search?
And if you Google it, you'll see it come up. Put in quotation marks. And I believe, I don't know whether, because my internet's kind of working really slow right now, it comes up like television, not really the TV guy, but if you Google it, you'll see there's like a link to it. It's showing Residue. Just put Curious World in quotation marks. Remember how we do that? Travel Channel. And you'll see some Residue. But yet, when you try to find this, it's like it doesn't even exist. And even I saw somebody mention that they tried calling the Travel Channel, the actual office who takes care of the show, and they said they've never heard of it before. So it's like it disappeared out of existence. I'm just curious, your people in the audience, how many listeners remember a show called Curious World? It was on the Travel Channel, and it was on around probably the late 90s going into the early 2000s. Brian?
Yeah, I'm curious to know too. Anyone out there remember? Oh, that was nice, Char.
On the Travel Channel.
Hey, Char K gave up her shirt to Alerpa 77. So congratulations, Alerpa.
Aw. Thank you, Char K. You're a sweetie.
Aw. We're giving away one more shirt. It's a small shirt, so if you got any kids out there, or if you're a small, Salted, would you help me pick another winner, please? Thank you.
You're Salted.
I'm gonna keep giving them away until I run out. So there's plenty more. I probably have about a good 20, 30 shirts left.
Brian.
Yeah. Actually, I gave up playing video games for a while. I sold my Xbox One, and I just went wild, and I bought T-shirts. Anyway, so
Brian.
Yeah.
I was wondering who remembers. This is kind of an older one. Do you remember Kroger or Kroger's store? Because I think it's changed. I don't know if you want to bring that one up, Kroger.
Well, I haven't known Kroger that long, but for me, it's always been Kroger since like the late 90s or 2000s.
Well, do you remember Kroger or do you remember Kroger's?
Kroger. Hey, Odin Lush is telling me in the chat, check out Temporal Defense Systems. What is that, Odin? Let's go check it out. We'll check that out. It's called Temporal Defense Systems.
Never heard of that one.
That's great. What is this?
You want to talk about penguins in the desert?
We have desert penguins? Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Look at that, Brian. Penguins in the desert. Yep.
No freaking way.
They're just going to travel through the desert. Yeah, freaking way.
And I don't want to play too much. Yeah, I don't want to play too much because it could be copyright, but I'll share a little bit of it.
We'll just show a picture of them. Yeah. We now have penguins in the desert, everyone. And I used to live in Orlando, Florida, many years ago. And I used to have a season pass to SeaWorld, which they also have, I believe, in California, hopefully still. And I remember seeing the penguins behind glass and a lot of frozen ice and water that they swam in. I do not remember penguins in the desert. This is brand new to me, and I imagine your audience members out there, probably a lot of them, probably don't remember it. Correct?
Yep. I don't remember desert penguins. This is strange.
Neither do I.
Maybe they got tired of living in Antarctica. It probably got too cold.
Maybe because it's disappearing.
But that's supposed to be their habitat.
You lose your ice caps and they start disappearing. You got to run to somewhere.
Let's see. Does anybody remember desert penguins? I don't. I imagine we would have seen them at SeaWorld, right? I've seen African.
Yeah, that's a brand new effect.
I've seen African penguins. I've never heard of them either, but I've seen them at SeaWorld. Let's see. Temporal defense systems. This is what Odin Lush. Thank you for sharing this. So it looks like there's a Reddit post tied to this one as well. But Temporal Defense Systems purchases the first D-Wave computer. Really? That was January 24th. January 24th, 2017. Is this a Mandela effect? I don't know. It says here, this post is merely for speculative discussion, but I find it very interesting that this company, Temporal Defense Systems, was the first to own the largest publicly, that is, D-Wave quantum computer, purchased January 17th of this year. Again, you can view the information here. The company claims to...
What's the name of the company called? Temporal what?
Temporal Defense Systems.
No, it was CERN. They've always had it.
I thought it was CERN as well. Apparently CERN owns one of them, and so does Google, and I think NASA as well. Company claims to be a new cyber age provider, which make me go, is the name Temporal Defense? So, yeah, this
what was
weird.
Your reader's name who found that?
Odin Lush. You may want to post it in your group and see what other people remember, because this is... I don't remember it being owned by Temporal Defense Systems. So I don't know if that's an effect or not. That's up for speculation right now. So what else you got, Theresa? What other effects? I'm listening.
Mighty Mouse. Do you remember the M on the chest? It's disappeared.
Mighty Mouse. What does he look like, folks? Do you remember?
Mighty Mouse, yeah, his M disappeared. Well, I can send you it.
Yeah, if you got an artwork or something, I can share.
Not much.
Yeah, it's not much. But
yeah, let me send you this. I'm gonna do a search in my group real quick because some stuff to do in my group.
What was?
And I was like, I was surprised.
What was Mighty Mouse's? What was the thing that he used to say all the time? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. It's a pretty old cartoon for me. I never watched it, Brian. Did you ever watch Mighty Mouse? Let me send you the post. There's a little bit of residue here that somebody found. And then I think I found maybe a couple too. But different people was being nice enough to post residue in my post. Okay, here we go. I had 18 comments, Brian.
$18 comments?
Yeah, I got a lot of, let me go ahead and send you this. I did pretty good as far as a lot of people didn't remember they did remember the M on the chest. I'm sorry. They did remember the M.
Oh, they did? Okay. All right, let me pull that up, guys. One second.
And I will try to send you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's some residue. Nam is Nam. He found some residue. Let me go ahead and send you that. Give him credit. Credits deserved. Here's one picture. I'm gonna send you some residue to show people that it did have an M, Mr. Mighty Mouse. There you go. Let's see what else.
Okay.
Somebody else found a piece. Let's see here. See the Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh yeah, what?
Oh, here's another one. Give Nam credit. He's in my Reality Residue Hunter Facebook group, which is growing every day, Brian. I think I'm over 1,400 now, which is great.
Yeah,
So
if you guys
your subscribers out there are interested in joining my Facebook group, it's Reality Residue Hunter with 3 exclamation marks, and you are more than welcome to join my group. You're able to pretty much post as much old and residue as you'd like, and you can also tell stories about your personal experiences that you may have gone through with the Mandela Effect, because we all have stories that how it's affected us and our families and friends and people around us, loved ones, people that don't remember things, and stories that don't match up, and a lot of different strange stories, right, Brian?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they come in waves.
Okay, you have
different things happening. It's been a while since I've had a strange thing happen, but you never know.
Okay, so the link
Yeah, it's a great group, everybody. It's a great group. Bye, Brian.
Yeah, just remember, everybody is entitled to their own
it's
opinion.
Growing every day.
In the group, we love for you to share residue. Residue is the key to the group, and it seems like every day there's more and more stuff you're going to find. Sometimes it's less and less too. It just depends how new the effect is. If it's a newer effect, chances are you're going to find a lot more residue. But yeah, Mighty Mouse, did he have the M on there or not? What do you remember? Let's see. Okay, next one. I wanted to mention, Theresa, that you found this residue for Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. Now, I remember Honey, I Blew Up the Kid personally, but are you 100% you remember Honey, I Blew Up the Baby?
Yes, I remember it because I remember when I started watching the movie. At the beginning, they were showing how the baby kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it wasn't kid, because a kid to me is like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. And this is a baby, it's a toddler that can hardly speak. And I remember them, being called Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. And I have the residue I can send you.
Yeah,
I've already sent you. Do you want to see more?
I'm looking at it. The residue you sent me from last time, I'm looking at it. I'm like, no way. It was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. And that's what it is now. Or what? It was always Honey, I Blew Up the Kid in my mind.
Plenty of residue, Brian.
I know. That's why I'm saying I believe this could be an effect. And here's a movie script. A movie script. A first draft. Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. Maybe somewhere along the lines. Maybe somewhere along the lines they decided to change the name in one reality, but in the other reality, it was, in one instance, it was like, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. I don't know. So that's a strange one.
I found a new one today. I found a few more residues today. I want to show you real quick before you forget.
Honey, I Blew Up the Baby.
It's really good residue too, Brian. There's even costumes.
Wait, which one?
Check that out.
Beam Me Up, Scotty.
I
right
found
here.
Costumes.
Beam Me Up, Scotty.
No, not Beam Me Up. No.
Costumes?
I just sent you now. Look at these. Wow. Look.
Oh, the Mighty Mouse one? That was pretty good. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think that was what it used to look like. Okay.
Look, Brian, look at the residue I just sent you for the baby one. This is new residue I found earlier today on my break at work. Check this out.
Okay. Give me 1 second to clear
It
some
even
of these.
says at the top, "Honey, I blew up the baby." If you look at it.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, let me share this with you guys. Good stuff here.
Second residue.
Yeah, I mean it shows the other side of the case. You know, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby girl inflatable adult costume. Wow, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby right there.
And that one too, Brian.
There's Mighty
it even
Mouse.
says, "Honey, I blew up the baby."
Mighty Mouse with it. That's kind of what I remember. I remember being like red, and then there was a yellow M right there. Rick Moranis. Jetzt haben wir ein Riesen. Apparently, it's in German.
But it still says baby.
It still says baby, and baby is spelled wrong. I believe it should be B-E-B-E for in German. I think.
Yeah.
Strange, guys. So what do you think about that? What's your opinion?
Wow. And there's residue out there. Not much, but there's still residue, and that's all that counts, right, Brian?
Yeah, I'm going to turn to the chat because I want to take a vote on this one. What do you guys remember? Was it Honey, I Blew Up the Kid for you, or Honey, I Blew Up the Baby? And this, by the way, this we have to shout out to Moneybag73 who posted that. So what was it for you? Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, or Honey, I Blew Up the Baby?
What do you remember, Brian?
I don't know. Some people are talking about Saturday is Satan's Day or something. Let's see, Christmas, Saturna. Seems like there's a lot of paganism in Christmas. You know, it's been turned into more of a commercialized thing than anything else, and we've forgotten the true reason we celebrate it is we celebrate Jesus' birth and again Christendom, but it's actually a pagan holiday that goes way back. I know it's weird. Butterscotch? What's Butterscotch? South Park? Am I crazy? Butterscotch, I says. It changed to a Butterscotch.
That's on that show called South Park.
I'm gonna have to look at that right now.
There was a character or somebody called Butterscotch that supposedly has changed.
Really? His name is Butterscotch?
Yeah. Butterscotch or something. I don't know.
Can you find
I used
residue
to watch
on
the
that?
show all the time, South Park, but I remember Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. That doesn't even sound right.
No.
Oh, his name is Butters Stotch. What?
Butters.
Oh my God. Who found this one?
What?
I want to know who found this one. Go ahead and post it in the chat.
What did it say? I'm sorry.
One of the people in the chat posted that Butterscotch is now Butterstotch.
I remember the character. Yes.
Was it Butterscotch or Butterstotch for you? Butterscotch, right? I wonder if there's residue for that. There probably is.
I can look for it for you. I'll look.
Yeah, you're better at finding it than I am.
Can we talk about the dolphins, Brian?
Or what about dolphins?
There's a new form of dolphins. I don't think you've ever done a video on them yet. They're IRRAWADDY.
Irrawaddy dolphins?
They're really strange looking too. Yeah.
Oh wait,
I want to show them. They're very strange.
Hang on a sec. They're river dolphins, aren't they?
Huh?
I was reading that they're near sea coasts, estuaries, and rivers. You can find these little guys in rivers now.
Never seen them in my life.
Let's see what it looks like, because a lot of these.
Never even heard of them before. Yeah, never heard of them.
Irrawaddy dolphin. Has anybody ever seen these guys before?
They're really cute looking, though, aren't they?
Yeah, it almost looks like a beluga whale. Like if you remember, what's that movie about the Dory, or is it Dory the fish? Her memory's messed up too.
Dory,
but
yeah.
Look,
Brian, these fish also come in blue too. You want to show them?
I mean, my memory's
is very unusual.
My memory's intact. You know, I know what I remember. Well, on 75% of the Mandela Effects, at least, that I know for sure of, are Mandela Effects. A lot of them could be possibles. I don't know. I mean, I kind of see both on some of these guys. But yeah, this looks like a beluga whale, sort of. Don't even look like a dolphin. Like we're used to seeing bottlenose dolphins. That's the typical one you see. And look at these guys jumping out of the water. Irrawaddy. They apparently they live in rivers. Let's just. What was the next Mandela Effect you were going to say, Theresa? Pink river dolphins. There are pink river dolphins now. I'm serious. It says pink river dolphins. If you go in the rainforest, you can see them.
Brian, have you ever done a video about the color chartreuse? I don't remember if we ever discussed that. You and me together. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse? Yeah.
Yeah. The color.
Yeah, we talked.
I'm just curious to know how many people out there, what color do they remember the color chartreuse? Because now it's like a yellow green, very neon, and I remember it being more like a reddish purple, which I do have residue for it. Which, if you want to show it, I actually have residue for chartreuse. I would like to present it. I did post it in my group the other day, and there is residue for this particular Mandela Effect. Which
all right, if you got the residue, I'll share it. Yeah,
I will send it to you. Just give me a second here.
We have Amazon river dolphins. Did you know that?
What?
If you go to the Amazon River, you'll see these dolphins. That's crazy, man.
You want to talk about the change, which is not a Mandela Effect, but it's strange, about Dunkin' Donuts? That one's really blowing my mind, about the huge name change. A lot of you viewers out there might not know about it. You might want to bring that up while I get you residue. Talk about the name change, Dunkin' Donuts. It's really weird.
They're changing it. They're because they have this phrase, America runs on Dunkin'. So they're taking off the donuts portion of their name, and they're just going to be called Dunkin'.
It don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. My color is chartreuse. Chartreuse. What color is chartreuse really? Because this is.
Ask your audience. I'm getting you some residue right now. Okay.
Yeah, this is a green and yellow pillow for chartreuse. Green, yellow, and there's white down here. Which color is chartreuse? Confused? Is it pink or is it green? Let's see what it really is.
There you go. I got your residue.
Chartreuse apparently greenish yellow. It's like those.
Let me send you what I found, Brian. I found
it's like the mascot for that.
This is the way I remember the color.
What's that medicine that you take to clear away stuff in your nose, I guess? It looks like that. Anyway. Yeah, we're having fun. Let's see. Oh, friendly chartreuse bubble gum.
Really good residue I found.
All right. Are you sending me more?
I've got a few pieces of residue. There you go.
Yeah, wow. You found another one?
Bingo.
All right.
Yeah, now it's this ugly bright green.
Okay.
There's very little residue for chartreuse. Very little residue.
It must be. It's probably because it's an older
Not very
effect.
much.
It's probably because it's an older effect. But look, it says here the friendly chartreuse bubblegum machines fan. Notice it's pink. It's this pinkish color instead of. And it says chartreuse. I don't know how you found that, Theresa, but that's incredible. Yep. Next one here. This is base chartreuse color, right? As the first flower. It says Big Leaf Orchards added a new photo to the album. Novelty stuff. It says, look what it's called. Did you know it was called a blue Smurf?
Oh my God. That's synchronicity. Weren't you just talking about Smurfs?
We just happen to be talking about Smurfs.
And the tails?
Yeah, and look what we see here. This is residue.
This is very bizarre, guys.
I know it's residue for chartreuse. So.
Yep, I found that. It was very hard to find. It took me a while to find these, but I found a few, which is better than nothing.
I know it's an older effect, but do you remember Take Me Out to the Ball Game? We talked about sports earlier. Take Me Out to the Crowd, and now it's Take Me Out with the Crowd. Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Take Me Out with the Crowd is now what it is. Whoa. Are you there?
I'm here. Yeah, I was looking to see if I have any more effects.
Okay. I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention to the chat, guys.
There is one that I saw on one of the videos. They were talking about this. It kind of blew my mind. Brian, did you know they have 1950s Nikon cameras now?
No, I didn't know that.
You might want to bring that up. That one's going to really,
All right.
Bring that 1950s Nikon cameras. That's going to really...
1950s.
It's very advanced technology for this. Just Google it, 1950s Nikon cameras. I believe our technology is actually going back further than it should. And I don't remember Nikon being around in the 50s. Do you, Brian?
Not really. I don't remember.
Yeah. But if you look now, look what it's saying.
I wonder if that's what they based that transformer after. Because there was a transformer that turned into a camera. That was one of my favorite transformers when I was a kid. But look, it looks a lot like him.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah, there's the Nikon cameras of the 1950s.
You know how Tom Hanks has Mandela Effects? His, it's like a box of chocolates. Remember how it's had a few Mandela Effects in it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like really bizarre. And you know how Fred Rogers, Won't You Be My Neighbor, is also having a Mandela Effect of the song?
Yeah.
You ready to hear this? Now there's a movie coming out. Tom Hanks is not going to play Fred Rogers, and the movie is expected to hit theaters in October 2019. How bizarre is that? Yeah. Tom Hanks is going to play Fred Rogers in a movie. Tell me that's kind of...
Honestly, he could play a good Mr. Rogers. I mean, now that I'm looking at these pictures side by side, he looks like he could play a good one. He
does, and I just thought it was weird that they both are affected by Mandela Effects, but yet he's going to be playing Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of bizarre?
Yeah, CNN.com. So you just seen this post?
Yeah, right now, the person who posted this was Tanya Sargent Decant. She's from my group. She's a brand new member, actually. I see that as this new member. She just posted this. But I remember seeing something about this a few weeks ago, but I didn't read about it until now when I was checking out some posts in my group. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Brand new movie. I think he'll do a good job.
I think so, too.
Tom Hanks is a very...
Did you know...
But here's a question, Brian.
Yeah.
When they play the movie, are they going to play Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Yeah.
The song?
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to get it right. Will he say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood or a beautiful
That's
day in
what I
this
want to
neighborhood?
know.
But look what it says.
Say it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood?
Yeah, listen.
Or how are they going to do it?
this is how it is in this timeline or reality or whatever you want to call it right now.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Let's see if I can find the. Maybe there's a Tom Hanks one where he copies him. I want to see that. Come on. Yeah, of course it won't play. There we go.
And I give you Tom Hanks and Mr. Rogers.
Ah, come on. Don't play with me like that. Yes, I'm using ad blocker. I don't like your ads. All right.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
There's a guy in my group, Adam Gardner, who found a piece of residue. Chick-fil-A, it's a cell phone case, and guess how it's spelled?
Oh, you have residue where it's
awesome.
CHIC?
Yes, I sent it to you. I want to give him credit. Like I said, he's Adam Gardner, and it actually says Chick-fil-A, and it's spelled the way that we remember. This is awesome residue. I wanted you to present that and give him credit.
Oh my God! Yes.
Check it out.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's Adam Gardner from my group, my Reality Residue Hunter, and I just want to thank him very much if he's listening. Thank you, Adam.
Chick-fil-A
awesome
Google
residue.
Pixel 2 phone case. Look at that, guys. CHIC-FILA. That's reassuring.
Wow.
I want that phone case so I could share it with my boss.
I can ask him where to get it.
No, like, I tried to get my boss for an interview, you know, because he remembers Chick-fil-A with a C as well. But I asked him to go check back in 1967, and he won't talk to me anymore about it. Oh man! But I worked there. There was Miss Pat. She used to work in the back, cutting up the salads and stuff like that, getting them ready for the next day. And she worked there. She's been there 26 years now, I believe. She's been there a long time, and remember she flipped out on me like I was like no. I was like asking her about if she remembered Chick-fil-A with a C. She's like, yeah. She didn't. She did not. She worked there this 26 years. Did not even know it had a K in it. But there it is. It had a K all along. So.
Nathaniel Winter Hebert posted this Mandela Effect. I don't know if you ever done a video on this one. This might be an older effect.
All right.
You remember the Fixodent for your teeth? You know, for people who wear dentures, the cream that has them set in, sort of like glue. Have you heard of Fixodent?
Fixodent, yeah.
Supposedly the name's changed. He's got FIXADENT/Fixodent, FIXODENT. I actually, what's weird about this post, Brian, is that last night I was watching TV and I came across a commercial, and I actually looked at the commercial twice and never questioned it. And guess what it happened to be when he posted today, about 9 hours ago. And now I'm questioning myself, thinking, you know what, he might be right. Do you want to show how it looks now, Fixodent? And there is residue here.
Yeah.
That's an older effect, which don't get talked about very much.
That's fine. You can share it. Is it Fixodent or Fixodent? Which one is it?
Yeah, he's got some awesome residue here. And I want to give Nathaniel credit. He's an excellent residue hunter, which I learned a lot from him. I'm going to show you some of his residue.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go. We're probably gonna have to go in the next.
Okay, look, can you share some of his residue for Fixodent?
Sure.
Wow, it's really good residue. I'm impressed by this one. How many people out there remember how it's spelled?
Oh, that
FIXODENT? Yeah. Or do you remember FIXADENT? And this should convince a lot of people.
All right, you got more coming?
Yeah, I'm sending you one more. I think showing a couple should be good.
That is
there you go.
That is bizarre. Like how
3 pieces of residue, and there's a lot more.
Yeah, I know there's plenty.
But yeah, again, thank Nathaniel Winter-Hebert in my group, and he is, like I said, an excellent residue hunter. I really look up to him.
You guys
I've learned a lot from him.
You guys are gonna flip out when you see this. Look at this. Fix-A-Dent denture adhesive cream. It spells it with an A here, but when you look at the photograph of the actual item, it's got an O. How in the world did they get that wrong? And you know, Fix-A-Dent, and now it's Fix-O-Dent right here. How does that happen? Fix-A-Dent, Fix-O-Dent. Residue, guys. So yeah, again, if you want to join or check out Theresa's group, she's on Facebook. Reality Residue. You want to talk about Theresa one more time? So.
Reality Residue Hunter, 3 exclamation marks. Brian, I have a huge one for me. You know the song Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp?
Yeah.
The song. The line goes, doing the best they can. Is now the part that goes, Jack and Diane, Jack and Diane?
Yeah.
So the line was doing the best they can.
Right.
And now when you listen to the song, I don't know if you want to play it, the is now missing. It completely disappeared.
I mean, doing best
out
they
of the
can.
song, and I love this song.
Little ditty about
now
Jack
it's saying
and
doing
Diane.
the best. Now it's saying doing best they can.
American
The
kids
is gone.
doing the best they can.
If you can play a little snippet of it.
All right, I got to be careful, copyright.
No, the is now gone.
Really?
Oh, I wonder if you can play a little snippet of it. Yep, the is missing.
You just played it?
Gone, like completely vanished. And
okay.
I have to give credit to this guy. This guy is really good. I love it. He played this guy. He does a lot of videos to do with music, and he is constantly doing like at least 3 to 4 a day. I can't keep up with all his, but he is excellent. And let me try to get his name for you. I'm not sure how many listeners he's got though.
Let's see if the lyrics actually.
You want to see if you can find that song real quick?
Yeah.
It's at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to find the right part.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's sort of.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
2 American kids grown up in the heartland.
Jack.
Let's see, where's it?
Brian?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Do you know what minute mark it is? So I don't get copyright?
But I can send you this guy's video. Would you like me to send you his video?
I thought it was two American kids.
Yeah, it's supposed to be doing the best they can, and now it's doing best they can. And the name of the guy who found this is Mandela Quantum Effects. To give him credit, okay, Brian?
Okay.
Excellent.
Here we go. Here we go.
He finds a lot of.
It's at the end.
A lot of songs.
It's toward the end of the song. Listen to it.
2 American kids doing best.
They completely removed the "the." You're right. The "the" right here is in the lyrics.
I told you. This is a huge to me, guys.
Best they can.
Oh, whoa.
Kids doing best they can.
2 American kids doing best they can. That doesn't make sense. Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Some of the
There you go,
Mandela
guys.
effects do not make sense.
Brand new Mandela Effects for you guys. You heard it. You heard it first from Theresa's group. We got a really great group. We keep track. We're on the.
I'd love to have more members join, Brian.
I like to call it the cutting edge of the Mandela Effect. That's what you. That's where you'll find it right there, smack dab, Theresa's group. So, oh, the dollar sign. Yes, the dollar sign is another huge effect.
Yeah.
I remember 2 slashes or 2 marks, and now it's got 1 mark through the S. Anyway, guys, we love you, and please,
And thank
you know,
you for listening.
yes, thank you all for watching tonight, taking the time out to be to be with us and hang out. And we love you. Have a great night. God
And we
bless.
will bring you more Mandela effects, probably, right, Brian? There'll be more to come.
There's going to be more to come. Guys, we need to seriously pray for all the victims of the hurricane. Heavenly Father, we ask that you watch over them and help them recover as they're battling the waters that ravage their houses and streets. Many people are without homes still. And we need to pray for them that they don't have to reside in a FEMA shelter. Not to mention, we got another big hurricane. It's a Cat 4 right now, headed for New Mexico and Arizona. So, guys, if anyone else needs special, if anyone else needs special prayers and anything else, just share it in the chat. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Hey, Brian, can I mention one more thing?
Last thing, Theresa. Go ahead.
Indonesia. I was just watching earlier. I don't know if you can bring it up. They just got hit with tsunami. I was watching it, like bad, like through the town. It's bad. It's literally like Japan's. Yeah. In Indonesia, after an earthquake. It happened today. I don't know if you can show it real quick.
It was like a 7.5, I think you said.
Yeah. Bring up Indonesia.
Well, just give us an idea. Give us an idea.
You need to show people this.
You live in the earthquake zone, don't you? Vegas?
I live in Las Vegas. Yeah, the last one we had was like a 3.6, and like I felt it, but we don't get them very often, not as much as California does. But I'll tell you what, if California ever gets hit with a big one, I think it's going to have ripple effects to Las Vegas. We might be able to feel it.
All right. Well,
and that kind of scares me because San Andreas fault could go anytime.
Exactly. Well, we have many things to be thankful for. I think if we're really strong in our faith, we're going to make it through, no matter what. No matter what befalls us. The hurricanes, the Mandela effect is a great distraction sometimes, but sometimes we have to snap to reality and face these things head on. Don't live with any fear, but at the same time prepare. So thanks, Theresa, for sharing the residue.
You're welcome, Brian.
And guys, have a great night and God bless, okay? We'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone. Good night.